From 1 to 49, that's how many vaccination sites are now in Duval County. 25 of them being Publix locations alone. If you didn't get an appointment today, set your alarm. 7 a.m. Monday morning. That's when Publix appointments open back up for vaccines. 25 Publix pharmacies in Duval County are vaccinating people today. Those lucky people who snagged an appointment on Wednesday when appointments first open. But if you were someone who tried this morning, you probably saw this. Duval County nowhere to be found on the list. A spokesperson with Publix tells us Duval County did not receive any more vaccines, therefore no new appointments could be made at this time. And despite technical difficulties, Walmart and Sam's Club vaccination locations will open today. Their appointment system still showing this message. Sorry, we couldn't find this at a store near you when I tried to find a location in Jacksonville. We do know, however, there are 18 Walmart locations in Duval County offering the vaccines, and viewers have confirmed with me that they were able to schedule an appointment. Another option, WinnDixie and Harvey's stores, 5 locations in Duval County. The spokesperson says appointments will pop up periodically throughout the day, so you may want to keep this tab open on your computer and consistently check. You also can check out Regency by giving them a call. And remember, you have to be 65 or older, a healthcare worker, or staff at a long-term care facility to currently get your vaccine. In Jacksonville, Leah Shields, First Coast News on your side.